at what point in time, because you've had a long journey in this music shit, what point in time do you feel like the rubber finally started to hit the pavement in terms of you feeling like, okay, I'm cutting through, this is working?
The rubber hitting the pavement fucked me up, bro.
Okay, the tire hitting the fucking
All
street.
right, the tire. That was like, I can't.
Jesus Christ. Hey, yo, you fucking East Coast guys, I swear to God.
Nah, I'm just saying, you talking about, like, we in a real serious conversation.
No, but you know what I'm saying? In terms
bro.
of like you...
All right, what was the question?
I was asking, obviously, there's been a long journey for you musically.
Yeah, facts.
It wasn't always this. You know, I'm sure there was times where you maybe thought about fucking giving up.
Right.
At what point in time was the traction real enough where you felt like, okay, this is something that I got to pour more into. This is working.
So a Beanie Sigel line is what changed my mind forever in terms of rap. He said, play your cards, go against all odds, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you're still amongst those stars. And I thought about it like, man, you know, I'm a really talented rapper and I love being around this music shit. If I just keep doing my thing, even if I'm not at the moon, I'll be around the stars. Not meaning people as stars, but just, you know, the opportunities and things like that. And that's when I committed to just, I'm gonna do this until it burns out. There was a point I never thought I would make money from it though. I was getting paid like a part-time McDonald's worker, you know? And I was almost at the point of like, I might have been at the point of breaking a couple of times, but it'd only be for like 2 hours and then I'd be back to it like, no, I'm rapping. Wow. You know, so yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do, bro. I'm gifted. I'm the best, you know, in my mind at least.
What was the difference maker for you to finally start making like decent money where you were like, okay.
The pandemic. As soon as the pandemic hit, what happened, I swear, the pandemic hit, I caught COVID like bad. Like I caught COVID around the time Fred the Godson died.
Damn.
I caught COVID when people kind of didn't know what it was.
Right.
And I have asthma.
Got it.
Like I used to get rushed to the hospital as a little kid and be on the nebulizer treatments and shit like that. Emergency room. So I really went through it with COVID. I couldn't breathe. Like I didn't take a FaceTime for 3 days because I didn't want to talk. Like I'm conserving my breath. That kind of fucked me up. I lost a lot of weight. I came back on Instagram like a month after and I was like, yeah, I'm straight. And I dropped a song. I dropped a song called RLS, Real Life Shit. And it was during the time of like, it was like a lockdown when you were like, weren't supposed to go outside and stuff. And that song just kind of hit. And then I just started dropping music from there. And it was like, because the world was so slowed down, people had the time to consume what I was saying. For the first time in my career, it's like all the noise was blocked out. You couldn't drop a club anthem. You'd sound stupid.
Yeah.
And club anthems have never
been my... There was no clubs open.
Yeah, club anthems have never been my specialty. So when the pandemic happened, it slowed everything down and everyone was on their phone. And I just had my cameraman Tangent. We running around and we just shooting videos. And now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start doing some freestyle raps off the phone too. I just took advantage of the world slowing down because I'm like, now they gotta listen. And as soon as people listened, my shit just went. Great. And you know, it turned up in 2021. I got into the rap game, and I've been in the rap game since 2021. So like, yeah, like 4 or 5 years. However,
I mean, you was in the
is.
game before that,
but I wasn't like, though. I can't lie. Like, I'd be lying to you if I told you I was in the game. I was maybe playing in a Euro League, not even a Euro League. I was maybe playing like. I was playing in
pickup ball Rucker.
Not even at the Rucker. Yeah, maybe pickup ball, and not even as like a starter, you know. But like I got into the NBA in 2021.
Yeah,
just my accountants could tell you that.
How many years prior to that was the journey?
Like 12, 13.
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. So I only feel like I've been in this shit for 4 or 5 because I don't count those years. When people talk about those. Like you remember this song? No, I don't. Because you know how much work I put in since 2021? Like,
How extent?
My output is crazy.
I'm about to say output wise. What's your catalog like? How many bodies of work catalog wise are you at now at this point?
Probably like 14, 15.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever flirted? Because I know a lot of independent artists been getting hit up about selling their catalogs. Is that something you would do?
There's a lot of conversations in my life.
G Perico told me how much they offered him for his shit, and I was like, bro.
Yeah. I could I don't want to speak too much.
It's definitely a 7-figure bag for you if you sold it. Of course. It's multiple 7 figures.
Yeah, come on, Kev. Like,
I feel like if you're confident enough that like there's more where that came from, you know.
I mean, like,
it's an option.
Yeah, I see, random $80,000 checks periodically a lot of times.
Where's your obviously you're still with So Raspy, right?
Yeah, I'm with Create right now though.
Okay, so the distro comes through Create.
Yeah, the distro goes through Create. And I got a pub deal through Empire. Shout out Ghazi.
Oh, you're double dipping with the indie distros. You got a little work with Empire, a little work with Create.
I'm just an independent guy, man.
I love it.
But if they put me on a major, man, and give me a Post Malone feature, have Taylor Swift sing it in the car like this, maybe Ed Sheeran come to the studio and listen to my album and co-sign it. I do a commercial with Tom Brady.
The Tom Brady commercial.
Hold on, I'm on to something right now. Yeah, the Tom Brady commercial. Damn, Kev, you threw me off. I was just thinking about the grand plan. Cause I got those singing ballad type anthems, like, and then Justin Timberlake on the hook. I'm going, bro, like a different stratosphere. I'll probably be up at least like 80 to 100 million, and that could really happen in my life. So we're just gonna manifest that right here. You see, that was all using the complexion for the connection right there.
I love it. Have you gotten to the point where like you've turned any major situations down, or at least I know they had to have called, right?
Kev got to know I'm coming into this interview fried. You said what? A
major situation, like in terms of
the
majors coming in and knocking on your door.
Yeah, every single. Well, maybe not every single. I don't know all of them, but yeah, any situation that's out there. Because what it is now is they look at data lines.
Yeah, they're looking at.
So they're looking at. They don't give a. They
don't care about the music.
They don't give a fuck who you are.
Yes.
And they like before. See, I ran around the industry with Set Free when I was first moving to New York. And he moved me around to everybody. He moved me around and have me, shake hands with any record label exec. I mean, I'm sitting in Columbia Records with the boss. I'm with everyone. And just every label was like, yeah, I don't get it.